So I got this weight bench a couple days ago, and I realized that there's a couple of design flaws in it for sure. Even if you have this rest right here for doing curls up at the highest position, and you have the leg attachments on, which are kind of permanently assembled on there since they have these screws that go here and on the other side here. You can't really do curls because of the fact that these pads right here are in the way. No matter what you do, if you move them up to the furthest point over here, the only way to really do curls is by taking these things off. So if I just did a curl and come down, I immediately hit this. So with a curl bar, it would probably miss this stuff no problem, but with dumbbells, I'm definitely going to hit. So basically, I need to take this piece off. I need to make the leg attachment something that is, something that I can just remove without unscrewing it. So that's what I'm attempting to do. Another issue that I have too, and a lot of people have complained about this, is if you look at the side here, the side rail of the holes, the hole selections for the seat position, this last one right here is pretty much 90 degrees from here. So it literally goes here and straight up. So I don't like that. I like to have it go back just a tiny bit. So what I'm also going to do is place another hole somewhere right over here. So stay tuned and I'll show you my results. So now I've got the leg attachment separated from the bench. So the whole goal here is to be able to easily take the leg attachment off. And in order to do that, I've got to do something with this bracket right here and something with this pin. So if you take this pin out here by pushing it, you'll see that it looks like this, and it's got the threads on the end of it. That's where these two screws went. Every single time I would have to take that off in order to remove the leg attachment. Now the size of this pin is 5/8 round. So what I did is bought one of these pins on Amazon, which is a 5/8 wide pin. And basically it's going to go right into this slot like so. Now the problem is that the brackets right here, these holes are too small. So what I need to use is a step drill. This is what it looks like. I'm going up to 5/8, a little bit bigger than 5/8. I'm going to drill that over here and drill it on the opposite side to make it bigger. All right, now that I have these holes drilled out to roughly 5/8, I made them a little tiny bit bigger. You can see that the pin right here will go through no problem. It's a little long. I could definitely cut it and put another hole over here where this hole is existing. It basically uses one of these types of pins to hold it, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. So let's try this here. So there you go. The pin slides in, sticks out a little bit on this side. Let's look at the movement. Seems like it's going to be sturdy. And like I said, if I really needed to put some pressure against these two right here, all I need to do is drill a hole, like this hole, maybe a little bit closer, and just stick one of these pins in there. But anyway, that's it looks like I've achieved my goal here of making this leg attachment detachable. So for drilling the hole, the extra hole here, what I've done is I've kind of positioned the seat how I want it. I don't want it straight up and down, about not 90 degrees, but maybe back a little bit. So what I did is I just moved this sliding thing over, the little knob over to the position I wanted, and I cranked it down. And the reason I did that is so that it would make a mark of where I needed to drill. So now if I move this out of the way, you can see that I've got a mark right here. So that's approximately where I wanted at. You don't have to worry about drilling on the opposite side because this knob has only got the pin going through this way. So now all I'm going to do is drill that out. That hole size is 7/16 of an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off with a small hole since I don't have that bit, and then I'll use a step bit to make it the approximate size. All right, so here's the moment of truth. I just drilled that hole right there, kind of the position I wanted this to go into. Let's see if it locks. Perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and put a link to the pieces that I bought on Amazon in case you want to try this yourself.